Howdy. So I'm afraid this week's going to be a little bit shorter than I would like. I'd love to give a more thorough post-Wildfire wrap-up, but fortunately I'm kind of pressed for time this week. So start off with an update from something I played around with a couple weeks ago. So when I was playing around with Yuta stalls, I discovered, actually on the video, that you could take the point at which you're coming up from the cateye, from the bottom center point up into the isolation bit in the middle, and treat it as a float, stall out of it Yuta style, and come right back into cateye once again, right? So at Wildfire, I started playing around with not only this idea, but also the idea that you can freeze out of it from any of the 4 points around. In fact, like if you take like linear extensions and you imagine that coming down on the opposite side is a float, it's also very easy to do that Yuta stall out of the float, like so. It's just kind of tricky timing, right? So likewise, you can do the same thing when it's coming down off the cateye, like so. So we now have left side, top, right, and we can do bottom as well. Bottom being the easiest, of course. So fun thing you can do with this is say, work your way around the cateye, piece by piece. Or like maybe stick a little bit of a revolution on each side, just so people can still puzzle out the shape of it. So, beyond that, I've been playing around a lot with elliptical caps, which is a concept I was unfamiliar with before I started looking through Encyclo-Poi-Dia 2. That is actually the only video I've seen out of Encyclo-Poi-Dia 2 so far. But there's a funky pattern in it where Zan takes this diamond idea and renders it instead in split time, same direction, in a way that I hadn't seen done before. And that I thought what he was doing was, if you've got the diagonals, and you've got the pieces bisecting it, you do an anti-spin length on one of the diagonals, you do extension, or I guess a float, across one of the horizontal or vertical spars, and then you do anti-spin segment once again, that float, anti-spin segment, float, anti-spin segment, float, back to the original position, which when rendered in split time, same direction, looks a little something like this. Or it would if the balls would not get each other's way. Yeah, anyway, so at Wildfire, Charlie actually pointed out to me that what is going on in that video actually is there's a cat pattern that's being made out of one of the sides, or I guess one of the corners of the diamond. So if you think of the cat pattern as being made out of a triangle, start off with the triangle pointed this way, you anti-spin it around 90 degrees, so it's now the triangle pointed that way. You anti-spin it around another 90 degrees, so it's triangle pointed that way. You anti-spin it around another 90 degrees, and that's a triangle pointed up, before anti-spinning another 90 degrees to have a triangle pointed that way once again. So, if one's doing it in split time, same direction, you wind up going cap, 90 degrees, cap, 90 degrees, cap, 90 degrees, cap, 90 degrees. And as should be evident from the way I'm breaking it down, I don't have this down just yet. But it's on the to-do list. Around 90 degrees down, 90 degrees over, 90 degrees up, 90 degrees side, down, up, over, like that, more like. So, that's probably what most of the next week is going to be taken up with, as well as working out the opposites versions of these patterns. Like so. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, so thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I will see you all next week. Peace.